Changes to safer supply laws in BC were triggered when this leaked document from the Health Ministry acknowledging widespread trafficking of the drugs was made public by Conservative MLA Eleanor Sturco in February. Sturco, the public safety critic, recently faced a police interview amid an RCMP investigation into the leak.
It's our duty to hold this government accountable. And having this information safely and securely brought forward by members of the public is at the heart of an MLA's duty to represent the public.
The investigation was directed by the Director of Police Services, Glenn Lewis. The public safety minister in charge of police in BC and Lewis's superior denies he knew about the investigation beforehand and says the decision was made independently and he approves of it.
I certainly approve of an investigation being conducted into the information that was provided by her.
But Begg's boss, the Premier, was seemingly less approving of the probe, saying police time should better be spent chasing criminals selling drugs or pharmacies giving kickbacks, not a whistleblower flagging a problem, something the NDP's legislation from 2019 was supposed to protect against.
I really hope that there is more effort going into investigating these pharmacies rather than anything related to the member and what she did in this House.
Opposition leader John Rustad worries about broader chilling effects, including for the health community.
That they feel it is unsafe for them to speak out, whether it's doctors or whether it's nurses. They're telling us the stories, but they say we cannot speak, we cannot say anything. They're afraid.
The RCMP say the investigation isn't into Sturco, but rather any police who leaked the document. EB says the government looked into it, but can't order the probe stopped.
Recognize effective opposition work. This was certainly a case of that. If I had had those documents on the other government, I wouldn't have hesitated.
Protecting her source, Sturco says they're not police, adding she found the situation intimidating.
I felt worried. It is intimidating to receive, even for myself as a former police officer, when you hear that an anti-corruption unit wants to talk to you. It's not a great feeling.
And Rob Buffum joins us live from Victoria. Rob, it sounds as though the public safety minister is somewhat walking back his comments.
Well, that's right, Mae Jung. This afternoon, just a little while ago, we got a statement from Gary Begg's office saying he wanted to be clear about what he meant in that scrum earlier this afternoon, saying that he'd had a chance to speak with the Premier, and his point was now that he approves of an independent process. Earlier, he'd said he approves of an independent investigation in this particular case. The optics here are difficult for him because, of course, the MLA, who is the chief witness in this investigation, is tasked with criticizing his ministry as well. Premier Eby today said he was going to have the head of the public service speak with the police service to see what the intent of this investigation was. Mae Jung.
Thank you, Rob.